Hi there guys, Ben Swann here. We are about, 4 days away from the end of our Kickstarter campaign officially. And a lot of people have been asking me, why are you allowing this Kickstarter project to fail? I'm not allowing it to fail. The Kickstarter project that we launched is an all-or-nothing project. And we went into it as a very ambitious project, trying to create 100 episodes of Ben Swann Full Disclosure at a cost of $1.25 million. The pledges did not come in to the extent that we thought that they would. And that's okay. That's what the market decides. One of the things that's great about a free market is that the market will tell you what it's willing to bear. What we were able to raise in pledges is $250,000, and that creates 20 episodes of Ben Swann Full Disclosure. To me, that's a tremendous victory. I mean, it's incredible to think 4,000 people pledging $250,000 to get this project started. It's fantastic. Very excited about that. But as I mentioned, Kickstarter is an all-or-nothing project. Therefore, if we don't raise the whole $1.25 million, we don't get the $250,000. That's just the way it works. I didn't make the rules. Kickstarter does. Now, when it became obvious that we weren't going to make the full Kickstarter amount, I started receiving messages from backers who said, look, we understand you're not going to be able to get all the way to $1.25 million, but why not just scale the project? Start with what you've got. I mean, $250,000 is a significant amount of money, and they're absolutely right. So what we did was we set up a PayPal account and said to people, on Kickstarter, it's just a pledge, which means if we don't make the goal, you are not charged for it. But what we need is to get that $250,000. So we've set up the PayPal account where you can go and donate. It's not a pledge. Here it's an actual donation. You can donate the same amount on PayPal. Or we have a mailing address. You can mail us a check for whatever your pledge amount was to the address on our website at benswann.com. Now, I want to make a couple things clear. So far, we've had just over $60,000 that have been moved over to PayPal. Moved over meaning people have either canceled their pledge on Kickstarter or are ignoring that pledge since they won't be charged for it, and they've gone to PayPal and they've made the pledge there, or they're mailing in a check. $60,000 has been raised so far, and that's amazing. That's fantastic. What we've also agreed to do is honor whatever the rewards were for Kickstarter for anyone who makes that donation on PayPal. But a couple things on that. After this Friday, July 26th, we'll no longer honor those rewards for any donations that come in. Obviously, we have to have a cutoff at some point. And that's why I'm trying to make sure this message gets out this week. If you have made your pledge on Kickstarter and you have not donated on PayPal, please do so. Because again, we've got about $190,000 in pledges that have not been moved over. And we really want to encourage you to do that. Move it over by July 26th, and that way we can make sure that you get your reward. And we can get started making these episodes as soon as possible. Somebody asked me this weekend, they said, Ben, if you had to do this over again, would you do it differently? Absolutely I would. I feel like if we had to do it over again, it would be done in a different way. But we can't do it over again. And what I would not trade through this whole experience is having interacted with thousands of you who have supported this project and really put your money where your mouth is, demonstrating the need for truth in media. So I thank you, I'm honored by you, and I want to move forward with you. Let's get this done. This week, make that donation at benswann.com.